Greetings, classmates and Dr. Etheridge. Since we're addressing social justice, I'll start with an applicable quote from Psalms 89:14, New American Standard Version, 1995. Righteousness and justice are the foundation of your throne. Loving kindness and truth go before you. Regarding the first and second questions, and after learning more about cultural awareness and humility, advocacy, and social justice, I believe one of the common threads that run through all of the above is that it allows us as counselors to view each client as uniquely different, not only different from other clients, but different from ourselves as well. This understanding will allow us to counsel ethically and implement each of the 6 ethical principles which are outlined by Simmons and other editors, 2020, page 233 through 37, in a more ethical manner. A perfect example of these 4 areas that also addresses question 3 is shown by Jesus in 1 Corinthians 9:20 through 23, New American Standard Version, 1995. Starting with verse 22, I have become all things to all men, so that I may by all means save some. I do all things for the sake of the gospel, so that I may become a fellow partaker of it. To save others, Jesus was willing to become like the people he was sharing to. The Lord was willing to meet people exactly where they were at, embracing them wholeheartedly with their distinct beliefs, values, and perceptions. As counselors, how can we do anything less, especially knowing that as we better understand a client's beliefs and backgrounds, we can better understand them and build a solid therapeutic alliance where lasting change can occur. Question 4 asks, what action I will take to develop cultural humility with clients? Simply to serve and support each of my clients to the best of my ability, as Jesus humbly served his disciples and his people and treated each with dignity and respect. Additionally, I want to be a lifelong learner. Question 5 spoke to me on the most personal level. It brings to my mind my favorite verse, Proverbs 31:8 through 9. NIV 2011, which says, speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all the destitute. Speak up and judge fairly, defend the rights of the poor and needy. As such, I have a deep desire to speak up for women who have been in or are currently in abusive relationships, whether that means physically, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. Subsequently, the very definition of social justice cited by Simmons and editors, 2020, page 195, is the ability to live in peace and to be treated fairly and equitably, and furthermore, it challenges the devaluing of others. Thankfully, and in recent years, this hot topic of abuse is growing more awareness. However, brave women such as Elizabeth Packard have long led the charge for women's rights and freedoms. During the 1860s, 150 years ago, she was unjustly imprisoned in an insane asylum by her husband. In later years, she became a strong advocate for women without a voice. Kate Moore, a New York Times bestseller novelist, sheds light on this remarkable woman in her 2021 novel, The Woman They Could Not Silence. Elizabeth felt called by God to be an advocate for women's rights at a time where women had none. She was obedient to the task at hand that God laid before her, but left her circumstances and the bigger picture to God. To close, I'll share Elizabeth's wise words. Duties are ours, the events God's. Thank you.